Okay, so we look at World War Z at 21:9. Basically, Left 4 Dead in 2020. It's a superb, simple 4-player co-op zombie horde game that is just damn good fun. And with the release of the cross-platform play update a few weeks ago, I thought it was high time I tried this out. But anyway, first, the 21:9 support. The ultra-wide support is essentially perfect. Out of the box, gameplay correctly shows off more on the sides of the screen at all moments with no popping or clipping issues. There is also a nice FOV slider to give you more visibility options. It's not a huge slider, but it does the job. The HUD locks to 16:9, which for many people is a better move for the more intense game scenarios than shifting to the sides, so that's your call whether you like this or not. The main menu, in-game menus, and loading screens are 16:9 with black barred moments, and finally cutscenes are in-game and fill the entire screen space beautifully, even if they are fleeting moments. The only moment you could call broken, if you were an extreme nitpicker, are the victory screens, which you briefly see the sides of the screen fail to turn black and instead show the background scene, but it's hardly worth even mentioning. Performance-wise, I have to say I'm really happy that this runs as well as it does. On highest everything settings on a GTX 1080 Ti at 3440x1440, I can maintain over 60 FPS at essentially every moment, even in the middle of massive hordes. I think there were rare dips below when a giant horde was attacking and a lot happened at once, like fire setting them alight, explosions, etc. But yeah, on the whole, it's a very steady, smooth experience, and with the number of graphic settings to change, you should be able to scale it back if you need to keep your FPS high. Gameplay-wise, man, it's just plain addictive. There are two core gameplay options with this. The first is the Left 4 Dead style co-op campaign mode that sees you playing across a large list of various small, linear locations as you battle against giant, and I do mean giant, hordes of zombies. This is easily the best example of proper horde mechanics in a game I've ever played. Yes, there is that Days Gone game, but it's a PS4 exclusive, so I can't exactly comment on its abilities to recreate the awesome, terrifying, water-like feature of the movie, and obviously book, where zombies are not the boring, slow-walking flesh eaters, but instead absolute hooligans just charging headlong at you. I want more of this in games, now that the processing power really is there to render such intense masses of enemies. It's still crazy for me to think back to games like Oblivion, which I was just playing the other week, and how games used to struggle to have more than like 20 characters on screen at any one moment. The other game mode is a standard multiplayer affair, with players pitted against one another. To be honest, I don't see any appeal to play this, but there were enough players for me to instantly get a game on it when I tried, so clearly it's up some people's alleys. Back on the co-op mode, it's the same sort of tense horde killing that got so many of us hooked on things like COD Zombies. Yes, the gameplay loop is very closed with very little you can do other than shoot, but there are enough weapon types, weapon and class upgrades to feel like you have something to invest in. And the horde mode, basically just survival where you need to keep going as long as possible, is perfect for those times where all you want to do is build up defenses and push hard for a long time. It's really well done. They've nailed exactly what this game set out to be. So yes, whilst I wish there was a ton more to do, and I can think of so much more they could have done with this superbly high number of zombies, I'm happy that at least they nailed the limited scope of what this is. Especially because, as it's following a movie, frequently these are just cash grab games, which this certainly is not. And at a price tag of about £25, which feels like a fair percentage decrease from the usual full price title, yeah, it's a good purchase. Unfortunately, it's an Epic Games exclusive, and whilst Epic Games is getting better, it still fails to provide the same quality of experience you get from Steam. The last point to note is that whilst the focus is on multiplayer, all co-op missions can be played along with the AI filling in the gap, which allows for seamless transitions for players to join existing games or leave for the AI to just take over with no gameplay interruptions. So yes, all in all, it'll be very clear to you right out of the gate if this is for you or not. Just by watching gameplay trailers, you'll either be hooked, wanting to play it, or literally not care at all. It's a pretty easy choice due to the limited gameplay nature of the experience. I'm going to give it a WAF score of 2. It's clearly not been built with 21:9 in mind. There are a lot of 16:9 with black barred moments, but when you come to actually just playing the gameplay, yeah, it plays brilliantly on an ultra wide screen. So I hope that gives you some information how the game runs at 21.9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful and subscribe for future info. For another games at 21.9, head over to my channel, the WAF website. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to support the channel, links to my Patreon page in the description and Amazon affiliate links there too. See you later.
I almost did. Thanks. Grid's powered up!
Gas back! Coming in!
Watch for the cloud. Loading ammo!
I need all guns on the parking garage.
Let's mix it.
Elvis 12, close it in. Weapons hot. Mark the target. I'm free. Come on, mark the target acquired. Here it comes.
That's what I'm talking about!
Circling around for reapproach. Hold for my signal.
Screamer, coming in more.
Come on, cabrons!